What is going on, guys? I don't know why I chose the trivia intro, but I did. And here we are. We have to live with our mistakes.
Hey, the
Wrestling, let's go. Big Juicy Donut. That sounds like a very, a name? It must have been a really good donut.
Hey, sometimes donuts are really good.
Listen, it was good. I can't complain about that. We got a special episode. We got something we're going to be doing a little more often. We're going to be doing a figure unboxing. And we got the brand new Legends Series 1 Jimmy Hart in all his Hulk Hogan greatness, celebrating 40 years of Hulkamania. Let's switch cameras right quick. Boom. Get you a nice glory shot of that good old Jimmy Hart. Now, in this outfit, we've only gotten Jimmy Hart in this outfit once. This exact outfit, only once. And it was going all the way back to the WCW days when they had their official San Francisco toy maker line.
Was it those big rubber?
It was the big rubber, the LJN like.
Yeah.
Let's add it to the screen here, baby.
I had this.
I had it as well. And you see, Jimmy was a little dark in that. Jimmy had been hit in the tanning bed when they made that figure, apparently.
Just trying to get my tan on, baby.
Just trying to get my tan, baby. You know, Jimmy Hart just turned 80 years old.
Wait, really?
He just turned 80 years old on New Year's Eve. 80 years old. Still looks the same as he did fucking 40, 50 years ago.
I didn't know he was that old.
Jimmy Hart just turned 80 years old. I was actually invited to his birthday party in West Virginia, but I couldn't make it. So that kind of sucked. But yeah, this is the last time we've gotten Jimmy Hart in the WCW Hulk Hogan garb. The Legends Jack, they did it one time in the WrestleMania 9 Jimmy Hart garb.
Yeah.
But this is the first time we've got it in the WCW, baby.
That's
on the
awesome.
back, we got a little cross-sell, the new Hulk Hogan figure that's out.
That's not
portraying.
Hogan, that's Thunderlips. Or that's Terry the Hulk Boulder.
That is Terry the Hulk. Well, that is the when he had Freddie Blassie with him during his first run.
Yeah.
And the WWF when he was Hulk Hogan.
The Immortal or the Incredible Hulk Hogan.
We have a WrestleMania 2 Andre the Giant.
Nice.
Which also includes a chase. There's a yellow tight version and a blue tight version. Awesome. I almost pulled the trigger and got the entire line today, but I really don't collect the old school figures that much. So I only pulled the trigger on Jimmy just because it was that WCW era. I love me some WCW figures, as you can tell by me having the shark.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Like just recently, I showed you that I got Scott Steiner for a figure, and recently also I just got his brother Rick, so I got both of the Steiners.
Oh man, you can go hate on trans people now with Rick Steiner. You could just could go sit outside the gay bar with your Rick Steiner action figure.
I know, but it's just one of those things. Like I just had to complete it.
We are BCW Worldwide. We will be doing this segment, maybe not weekly, just because there's some weeks where there really ain't that many figures out there that I want to get. We are going to do an unboxing. I do have on pre-order the Acclaimed 3-set from Ringside Collectible with Daddy Ass, Max Caster, and Anthony Bowens. As soon as that comes in, we're going to do an unboxing for that. From the new line that's supposed to come out this month from AEW, I also have Buddy Murphy. Is that what he goes by in AEW? He's Buddy Murphy there, right?
I still call him Buddy Murphy. I don't know what his name is. I call him Buddy Murphy.
I can't remember. He ain't Buddy Murphy there? No, he's Buddy Murphy in WWE. Buddy Matthews.
Buddy Matthews. There we go.
Something, yeah. I got Buddy Matthews. I got Brody Lee, and I got the Luminary Edition CM Punk.
Ooh.
So I think the first one we're gonna, as soon as I get that Acclaim pack, we're gonna unbox that bad boy. And I think the first one from the new line, once I get it in, is gonna be that CM Punk Luminary, because there's a lot of controversy on that figure. Because some photos, it doesn't look like Punk. But some of the loose photos I've seen, it does look like Punk.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen what the
So
figure looks like.
we are definitely going to unbox that and talk about it, see if we like it, if we don't like it. I will also, starting this week, I will be selling figures on Whatnot. So I have my own Whatnot account now. I'll be selling some figures, some accessories, some other cool stuff on Whatnot. I will also have some exclusive fun stuff. I'll have a code that I'll be able to start sharing this week for Whatnot, where you can join Whatnot and get $10 free.
Oh, that's a deal.
One on Whatnot. I'll have that code this week as I will be on Whatnot. I got some loose legends. I'm going to start. I think I'm going to get rid of a lot of my WWE collection.
Yes, BCW Worldwide actually said that you should do some giveaways.
We are going to think about it. I'll think about some stuff we can do, some giveaways we can do. I got some extra CM Punk luminaries that I ordered. I ordered 2 of them. If I don't like it, I'm hoping to get one of them. I'm hoping one of them is a Chase. That's why I really ordered 2.
Yeah,
but with my luck, probably won't be. Hopefully, I can find one in stores. But we may do a CM Punk Luminary giveaway once that comes out. And the last figure from this line, of course, is the Iron Sheik in the attire that he lost the WWF title to Hulk Hogan in. I will actually be picking up that Sheik as well.
Does that Sheik come with the big green belt?
No, it doesn't come with a belt, surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah.
If you're going to celebrate like 40 years of Hulkamania, you got to have Sheik with the big green belt.
Gotta have Sheik with the big green belt.
Or come with a 2-pack and have Atola Blassie with them.
That is true. That would be nice. But we don't. But there, go nice little, all your legal mumbo jumbo on the bottom of the box. We do have a little bit of information next to this cartoon of good old Jimmy the Mouth of the South.
Yeah, baby.
It says, the Mouth of the South seemed to hate Hulk Hogan more than he could say, even with his trademark megaphone. He managed rival after rival looking to take down Hulkamania. Then in 1993, Jimmy Hart proved to have a heart after all. He admitted that he's always been a Hulkamaniac, and he managed Hulk Hogan to championship glory once more. So there we go. We got this Jimmy Hart. What we're going to do, we're going to get him out of this box. We're going to take a detailed look at him. We're going to take a shot. We're going to look at what Jimmy Hart, the real Jimmy Hart, looked like in the outfit. Compare it to this. Oh, man, I kind of hate unboxing this, but we got to do it for science.
Yes, exactly. And also to answer your guys' question, Mr. Bones is not here. He decided to stay home today. And Brandon, he's only going to show up for pay-per-views. That's what he told me.
We can't afford Brandon on the regular shows. We can only afford him on the pay-per-views.
Yeah, he's only going to be on pay-per-views.
I'm going to try to open this box as gentle as I can because I love this box. This box is amazing.
I was like that with the Dan Housing box that I got for Christmas. I was like being extremely gentle with it.
Did you get the Very Nice, Very Evil pack?
Yes, I did.
Okay, nice. I also like to have a nice little window up here with the WWE logo.
That's cool.
All right, Jimmy, come on down. You are the next contestant on this unboxing. I got the tape off, so hopefully that means it'll open nice and easy. Hopefully I won't have to rip it too much. Oh, there's another piece of why so much tape.
Oh, jeez.
Mattel, keeping the tape business in demand. Let's see. God. So much tape. There we go. Okay. Look how beautiful. Oh, that opens up beautifully right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look how easy this box opens up, too. I like it.
They still have the box.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got all my AEW box sets. All right. Let's get Jimmy on out of there. Nice, easy open box. I love that box. Definitely going to keep the box. Put Jimmy to the side. Oh, we got kind of like a stand that comes with them with this picture on it.
I love those when they do that for Legends, especially stuff like that.
Yeah, so this will definitely, Jimmy will probably be displayed on this in my collection because I really like that. So here we go. We got Jimmy Hart. Oh, he's twist tied in. Oh, I hate twist ties.
No.
I didn't even bring a knife, so we're gonna just have to force Jimmy out of his prison. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too hard. Get him out of that plastic. Fresh unboxing. Oh my God. Even the megaphone. What are we doing? Megaphone. Oh, his sunglasses came off. That's fine. Take his extra hands out. There's his box. Or his plastic. Don't need that. All right. What's he got here? Oh, he's got a little piece of rubber around him. Jesus. What is going on here? What is going on? Come. Really? I gotta undo his hand to get this piece of plastic off. Jeez. Once he's out of the box, it's fine. All right. So let's look at it. First, we'll look. Okay, we got his hand back in. Why does he have plastic around his head, too? Jimmy, why do you have all this plastic on you? So he comes right out the box. He comes with like his C grip hand and his pointer finger hand. So he could tell you Hulk Hogan's #1. We do got an extra set of grip hands and pointing hands for the other finger. Or for the other hand.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have 2 pointer fingers. You can have 2 gripping fingers. It's all how you want to do it. Jimmy does come with some nice sunglasses. Some white and black sunglasses. I feel like, yeah, that looks accurate. White and black. He didn't really red and yellow sunglasses, surprisingly. Interesting. So glasses barely stay on, though. But here you go. Here's your Jimmy Hart. We got the front view of him. Pretty nice detail right there.
Very well detailed.
I like that. And then we got the back. I think the back is perfect. That Hulk Hogan coat. You got to lift it up here. You got Jimmy and his megaphone on the side here. Ooh.
That's really cool.
Yeah. That nice little Hulk. Big Hulk Hogan face. What really sucks is he took this jacket and he has it airbrushed over with the WWE logo now.
Oh, that sucks.
So I would have definitely kept it as it was.
Right? That's horrible.
He does have Hulk on the side of his thing. He has Hulkster on that side. Hulkster on that side of his pants. Sleeves are not removable. Jacket is removable, but if you took his jacket off, it looked pretty dumb because he still has his sleeves.
Yeah.
He does have a tie, Hulk Hogan tie. Does have a like little waist belt. What is that called? What's that thing called?
I don't remember what those are called.
Garter? Is it a garter? Or is that what girls wear? I don't know. Is it trying to keep the fat in, Jimmy? Jimmy also comes with his megaphone.
The famous megaphone.
The famous megaphone says Hulk on one side. What does that say? Oh, it says Hulkaphone on it. So it's not a megaphone.
It's a
Hulkaphone. Hulkaphone. You know, Jimmy ain't afraid to use it either if he needs it.
Question: when did Jimmy Hart start using the megaphone?
I believe it's when he got to WWF because he did not use it in Memphis.
Yeah, because I remember at WrestleMania 1 he didn't have it. I think it was around WrestleMania 2 he had it.
Yeah, he may have. That may have been a. Yeah, he didn't use. I know he didn't use it in his Memphis run. So I think that was a later WWF thing. All right, and then his glasses. Okay, they stay on a little better than they were. They see him with his glasses on. I don't know. I think with a figure like this, you kind of you should mold the glasses on.
Yeah.
Because so people aren't losing them. Or at least have a way where they can clip in, but I don't.
Or if you have like a dog or a cat, you don't want them to chew it.
Yes. Especially with Jimmy's long hair, because you can't even really. Or they could have. Oh, maybe they did. Oh, I think they did put like little pegs in his hair where you can stick the glasses in. Maybe.
You know what kind of Jimmy Hart figure I would like to see down the road? I don't think we'll ever get it, but I would like to see him in his wrestling gear during his Memphis days.
That would be kind of cool. Maybe a 2-pack with him and Andy Kaufman or him and Jerry Lawler even.
Yes.
But yeah, there we go. Oh, well, his glasses don't want to stay on. All right, so let's see here. Let's compare this to the actual outfit Jimmy Hart wore. Looks like they got a pretty accurate. There we go. Jimmy Hart in the actual outfit he wore. The only difference is on his jacket.
It's the Hulk Hogan in the back.
Yeah, because on this one you only have Hogan's face on the actual suit.
I
Looks
think
like he had
two
Hulk
versions
doing.
of the. I think he had two versions of the jacket, probably.
That is very possible. This may have been like WCW debut Jimmy. Yeah, this
Since
is
we're getting like Dungeon of Doom Elite figures coming out, they need a Dungeon of Doom Jimmy Hart outfit.
Yes, and they need a Kevin Sullivan. Can we get a Taskmaster, please?
Please, yes.
I don't think we've ever had a Taskmaster figure. I don't even think we got him in Jack's Legends. We never got a Taskmaster.
The only time I've ever seen a Taskmaster figure was during the WCW days.
And it was the big vibrating one.
Mm.
And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want a vibrating Taskmaster. Okay, there was that one time in college, but that don't count. All right, so I think I'm going to put this plastic back around Jimmy's head just to hold his sunglasses on. I may be out there. How I have to display them. Jimmy's wearing like that NBA glasses guard so the goggle guard on the glasses so they don't fall off.
Hey, Shane.
Yeah. They won't stay on without it. But there you go. Jimmy Hart with his glasses. Oh, we can get rid of this, I guess. There we go. Jimmy Hart with the glasses on. Full Jimmy Hart, baby. The mouth of the South. Got his extra hand. So let's see. We got him. I'll move my camera down here a little bit. Do some comparison. We got Jimmy here. WCW Jimmy. And then we got... Oh, God, Hogan's a little taller than Jimmy in this figure. Definitely not a tan enough Hogan. But we got WCW Hogan to pair up with WCW Jimmy. And then, of course, we got Brother Brutus the Barber Beefcake also to pair up with Jimmy. It's a whole lot of red and yellow going on over there. Of course, we also, if we wanted to get wild and crazy and say, we don't care about the red and yellow he's wearing, we could always grab old Greg the Hammer and the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, the Honky Tonk Man. We could display them with their old manager, Jimmy Hart, over here.
Honky love.
I think I need to upgrade my Honky Tonk Man to the new one that just came out in the Best of Legends series.
Yeah, I need to get a new Honky Tonk Man figure too.
Because that one. Yeah, the jumpsuit's just a little too pale. I don't know. It's not really blue like Honky's jumpsuit was. But we got a little Honky there. If needed, we could have Brother Love come down and interview him. Of course, if we needed, we got Brother Love.
I need
who can come and interview him.
I need to get that Brother Love figure.
He was so... I surprisingly thought he was going to be harder to find than he actually was. Just because Brother Love's not a character we've gotten a lot in figure form.
Exactly.
Usually that makes the characters a little harder to find. But it was pretty easy to find Brother Love for me. My Target had him for quite a while. As well as, and they still have the old man Ted DiBiase one.
I'm going to try to be Brother Love for Halloween this year.
Oh, jeez. Let's see. Let me see. And then we got some a little bit of figure news. Today, the major figure podcast, whatever they're called, Matt Cardona, Brian Myers. They did their live show today. And they revealed some new figures coming from their line. They do the Bendy's, Major Bendy's line. And they had some new reveals today. Oh, so this is the one I was stoked about when I seen it on their thing. Let's see here. Shane Mueller, hi.
Hey, Shane.
So the Major Bendy's line has Jay and Silent Bob Major Bendy's coming. Jay and Silent Bob Major Bendy's coming from Matt Cardona and Brian Myers. I was not expecting this.
Take my money.
Take every last dollar I have. The two things I love more than anything are pro wrestling and Kevin Smith movies.
Take my money, please.
You can take every last dollar I have. I need these Major Bendies without a doubt.
Are they in black and white? Is that what their figures are going to be like?
I don't think so. I think that was just a promo shot, but they may be. I mean, if they are, they are. We also got big rubber guys, the old LJN style figures. We got Hacksaw. Oh, I do too. The Demolition ones looked awesome. The British Bulldog ones look good too.
Yes.
For this one, the next set we're going to get, I also want the Ric Flair one. They have the Ric Flair suited LJN style figure.
That's even better.
The next ones in the line, Series 6. Is each figure a series? Well, let's see. Series 1 was Matt and Brian. Series 2 was Axe and Smash. I guess each one is considered their own series, and if this is Series 6. I don't know. Unless there's something they haven't announced. But we're getting Magnum TA and Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
That's cool.
Child me would have absolutely loved these, as I still had all my LJNs when I was a kid, or all my brother's LJNs as a kid.
Same.
And oh my God, being able to still get new superstars in the LJN line, even after it was over, would have been awesome. Would have killed for a Jim Duggan.
I had a lot of them. I had like Hogan's, Tito's, Junkyard Dogs, Bundy's, Andres. Those were magical times.
I even had like the heart. Like I had Vince McMahon. Really? I had the Miss Elizabeth one. Like I even had the hard to find. My brother collected. Obviously, I'm a little too young for the LJN era. I'm more the Hasbro era. But my brother collected them, and then he passed them down to me when he got too old to play with them. But yeah, we had them all. Brutus Beefcake, Hogan, Savage.
Well, a funny thing for me is like my brothers didn't pass them off to me. They just moved out, and I just claimed them.
Really, they're mine. You snooze, you lose. That's a really good Hacksaw.
It really is. I love the detail of it.
That face is dead on to Hacksaw.
Spot on right there.
Tell us in the comments, this Hacksaw, is this going to be a pass or is this going to be a buy for you out there? You know, a lot of newer people, a lot of younger people don't really collect the classic like this. They don't get the LJN line like we do.
Yeah.
Do you see that Magnum TA? Oh my! If I could have had some WCW guys to face my WWF guys in scale back as a kid, oh my God, the shows I could have put on in my Fig Fed.
Exactly.
I could have put on some WrestleMania level shows. Magnum TA versus Hulk Hogan. Oh my! Magnum versus Macho Man. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Yes.
Magnum versus Jake the Snake. Oh Jesus!
Whose mustache is better?
We're also getting a Butterbean Major Bendy.
Ooh.
Of course, if we're getting a Butterbean Major Bendy, we have to get the second best boxer in pro wrestling, Mark Marrow, in a Bendy.
Mark Marrow, yes.
So we got the marvelous Mark Marrow coming in. I enjoy the Bendies. I don't have them over here. I have the Jeff Jarrett ones. And then in my office.
I don't know whatever happened to them.
Yeah, well, I got the Major Bendy ones. I never really collected only time I collected the WWF ones back in the day was like right in between, right when Jackson and really the Bone Cruncher line was just taking off.
Yeah.
Because the Bendies kind of scaled up with my Hasbros. Yeah. So I could still play with my Hasbros until enough Jacks came out for me to kind of create a brand new fig fed with the bone crunchers.
Yeah, I had a lot of the Jax figures. The bendy ones, I think the first ones I had uh, Taker, Brett, Jeff, and Goldust.
Oh god, the gold dust was nice. I just wish the hair would have been removable.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're getting a marvelous Mark Marrow and a Butterbean Major Bendy. That's going to be pretty cool. Like I said, I got the Don't Piss Me Off Jeff Jarrett one. I have the old school Jeff Jarrett one. And then I also have the Conrad Thompson one, which is sitting at my work on my desk. Him and Brian Myers sit on my desk. Jeff Jarrett, both of his, sit in a shadow box in my living room.
Nice.
We also got a Conan coming from the Major Bendy line. K-Dog, a Mike Durband Productions exclusive. Don't know what the fuck Mike Durband is.
The artist says, hopefully we get a Disco Inferno one.
Who said that?
Look at the comments right there. The artist.
I'm not seeing it on mine.
I see it right. It's. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, I don't see it for whatever reason.
Okay.
What platform is he saying it on?
Wait,
who knows?
Is that a Shockmaster I just saw?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think you're seeing things.
Oh.
Then we got the Virtuoso, Deanna Peraza. She's coming to the Major Bendy line. Just made her debut on AEW. What good timing for those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Then we got a Ricky Morton Major Bendy. That's actually a Major Live 18 exclusive. You can only get it if you're there live. They've already done Ricky. This is kind of just a repaint of the one they've already did.
Yeah.
And then they got a QT Marshall Major Bendy coming. Oh, cool. QT's got a Major Bendy. He's leaving AEW and he's getting Major Bendies. That's kind of cool.
That is really cool. Good for him.
From Hastel Toys, Grapplers and Gimmicks line, Matt Cardona's father, Bob Cardona, is getting an action figure.
I love the detail. It looks like the old school Hasbro background and the
oh yeah. These are the retro Hasbro style figures. Have you seen Grapple and Gimmick stuff?
Yeah, it's just I just love I love these. I'm happy they're bringing them back.
They also got Carlito in the line.
That's cool.
British Bulldog 1992 and a Diana Smith Hart action figure. Diana Hart Smith, I guess.
That's good.
And Julian would be excited for this. Heath Slater, baby. He's a one-man band. Heath Slater coming to the line. He's got kind of the Impact background with this one. And then he's got just the Major Pod style background with this one. That's nice really little figure. Nice double gear, 2 different gears.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. And then, of course, Bell to Bell series. Those Steiners are pretty nice.
Oh, that's cool.
The old Rimco style Steiner brothers.
I see that Scott Steiner right there.
And then Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump version. Nick Gage, Matt Cardona 2-pack, Danhausen, and the Legion of Doom.
I want the Matt Cardona and Nick Gage one.
Yeah, I want the bloody one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want that one. Have you seen that match?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just love that it comes also with the GCW belt. Yeah, you probably won't be able to find that in any other product or any other.
I would have
but speaking of Legends figures, I buy 2 just to
one to
have 2 of the belts.
Yeah, and 1 to keep inside the box.
The Double Up Club. But this is Hastel Toys, Grappler, and Gimmicks. We see they had Men on a Mission, Mo and Mabel.
That's cool.
They did those. Oscar's supposed to be coming sometime soon. They also did the Pig Farmers, Henry and Phineas, Hog and Pig. Phineas comes a little piggy.
Hillbilly Jim with them.
Oh, yeah. I think Hillbilly Jim's under a Legends contract, though.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Savio Vega.
We got Savio Vega in Hasbro form. Duke the Dumpster Drosy
Nice. And he
coming
comes
to
with a trash
Grappler and
can. That's even
Gimmicks.
better.
And he comes with a trash can. Hasbro's weren't really known for their accessories. They did have him occasionally. And then Carlito with his apple. And then, like we said, we got British Bulldog and Diana Hart.
That's pretty cool.
Very nice Bulldog.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
nice
very
Bulldog. Nice detail on Bulldog.
Oh, yeah.
Diana Hart Smith. Probably smart to put him in a 2-pack because I don't think she would sell many figures on her own.
And some people
but when you put them,
even know who that was. Probably.
Yeah, yeah. But when you
Ahmed Johnson.
Oh yeah, well that's an Ahmed Johnson brawling buddy, grapple buddy. They did have an Ahmed Johnson figure.
Does it talk?
We must. It's oh my nose, like the old brawling buddies from WCW that sounded nothing like the guys they were supposed to be.
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, we got some cool stuff coming. Let's see, Zombie Sailor is killing it right now. That's who did the Danhausen figure I have, which is pretty amazing.
Hey, who's the one? Who's the company that made the Vampiro figure?
That was Boss Fight, maybe. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna look up
because I would
all
like
the
to see
figures that they've had.
Make more figures like that.
Oh yeah, the old school Hasbro's are awesome. SummerSlam '92 edition. They got Boss Fight that made that Penta sick.
Yeah.
Ray Phoenix. I also got the mask, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you're talking about the Juggalo one.
No, just in general.
Oh, they also made a Conan, mask Conan from early days.
Yeah, like
this is the Vampiro. That Ultra Dragon is badass. Vampiro from his early days. Black Taurus. They also have the MLW figures they're doing,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is badass. There's a Vampiro. That's the one I want to get. The face paint.
Yes.
Yeah, yep. And it even comes with the Wrestling Society X title, I believe.
Yeah.
But it also has the Juggalo face paint Vampiro and the dark face Vampiro.
I'm a big Vampiro marker. I love Vampiro.
Oh, I love Vampiro. You know what? When Vampiro, first time I met Vampiro, he introduced himself as Ian to me. And that just, you know what? I was like, okay, you're cool as fuck. Just because I'm a nobody and you still introduce yourself by your real name. Like you weren't a dick. And Vampiro is cool as fuck. I love Vampiro. Zombie Sailor absolutely killing it. That Jeff Jarrett, which I have on my wall back there, amazing figure. I was lucky to find out. That Jeff Jarrett goes for like $90, $100 on eBay. I was lucky to get it for a really good deal.
Yeah, you.
A Muta-faced Vampiro figure would be awesome.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Even a Muta in the Juggalo face paint from his run with them. The Dino Bravo, the Dark Carnival run with Raven. The Dino Bravo figure, man, I wanted a Dino Bravo so bad as a kid. Yeah. I actually used to use my Galoob Ric Flair as Dino Bravo in my fake fed. Just because he had the blue tights like Dino.
Yeah.
Because we never got a Dino.
It's a crime that we never got one.
Absolutely. Then Earl Hebner, Matt Cardona, another Sabu. We got purple tight and green tights. Another Nick Gage, Matt Cardona 2-pack. Nick Gage by himself. Andre the Giant Blackstrap. Andre. Bastion fucking Booger.
That's cool. Oh, that Kevin Sullivan one.
Yeah, Kevin Sullivan's nice. He even comes with a little chain. Bruiser Brody, Blue Strap Andre, King Kong Bundy, Raven. We got a Mike Awesome coming from them, which I cannot wait for.
And Mr. Hughes.
And Mr. Hughes with the urn, personal protection, Mr. Hughes. Smart Mark Sterling. A 6-inch elite style Brian Pillman, loose cannon Brian Pillman is coming. I can't wait for that. We also have a elite style King Kong Bundy coming.
Ooh.
And you see the one I'm excited for.
Oh, yeah.
The one I can't wait for. It says coming in 2023. It didn't come in 2023. But God damn it, I'm ready for it in 24.
Same.
Mattel was supposed to be making an elite style Jeff Jarrett.
I'm still mad that they canceled that.
When Jeff, left the company, that got canceled. So we didn't get a zombie sailor swooped in and said, you know what? We're going to do it. We also got a Bad News Allen coming, or Bad News Brown.
Nice.
Coming from apparently a Barry Horowitz figure. Big Bully Busick.
Yes. With his beautiful mustache.
A Bill Alfonso is coming.
That's awesome.
A Brooklyn Brawler. A Brian Pillman Hasbro style. A Chris Candido Hasbro style.
Nice.
Looks like we may get another Earl Hebner.
Or is that
a Henry Godwin. Nope, that's Earl.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to get a striped shirt, Earl. Looks like they got a Henry Godwin coming.
And the awesome.
Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
Masato Tanaka.
Ooh.
Mikey Whipwreck. Legion of Doom Hasbro style. Todd Pettingill.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
That's the only thing I like about Hasbro. Hasbro never did managers or announcers. No. And I always hated that. I had to use figures from other lines to okay, so I had a Bruce Wayne action figure from the original Batman movie, and I used that as my Vince McMahon.
I never would have thought of doing it.
I used that as my Vince McMahon. That's cool. There used to be this old cartoon called Biker Mice from Mars.
I had their figures.
Yeah, and there was a character that was like Fish Face.
Yep.
You'd take off his face, it'd be a fish face. With his face on, that was my Gorilla Monsoon in my fig set. That was legit my Gorilla Monsoon.
That's so cool.
But yeah, Todd Pettingill, Enzo Amore, which I could care less about. Fuck Enzo. A bloody Ric Flair. Look at so these are some of the figures that they have coming. A bloody Ric Flair from WrestleMania 8.
Oh,
also the Macho Man from WrestleMania 8.
Oh yeah.
One Man Gang just went up on the website and he is already in and ready to ship.
Is that Slick I see?
Slick Yardbird.
Yes.
Now since Power and Glory. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, we had a Hasbro Akeem. Yeah, so we have Akeem out there. Herc and Paul Roma.
Nice.
Jack Tunney.
Oh my God.
Fucking Jack Tunney figure. Let's fucking go.
Yes.
My God. 10-year-old me would have been salivating at the mouth over this.
I'd be marking out.
I Rob Van Dam Hasbro style figure.
Nice.
Sandman. Rock and Roll Express, Sandman. You see the Hercules again. I like that Herc.
That's so cool. And also, I think it's kind of cool to find out that since you told me that Sandman signed a Legends contract, that's one person I thought I would never hear say,
right.
Hey, Sandman signed a Legends contract.
They signed a couple of ECW guys to Legends contracts. And I think with Philly coming up, that's probably why.
Yeah, probably.
It's surprising Hercules never got a Hasbro because he was with the company for so long.
I was a big Hercules fan. I remember this. I actually begged my dad one time to go get a chain like Hercules said, and he got me one. And so every time I went to go play outside, I always pretend I was Hercules.
You just took your chain with you?
Yes.
Looks like Jack Tony's going to come in 3 different suits.
Ooh, that's cool.
So that's kind of cool. Oh my God, having a Jack Tunney figure as a kid? I never had a matchmaker. How is anyone going to make matches? I didn't have Jack Tunney.
Exactly.
Now I have Jack Tunney. I may have to go back and just create my fig fed all over again and get all these. Slick. So
3 different outfits.
3 different outfits for Slick as well. So I had a Will Smith action figure from Wild Wild West. That was my Slick. Yeah, so that was my Slick because black guy, it just worked. He came with the hat like Slick used to wear.
I never would have put that together, but I love it.
Yeah. Hercules did have an LJN figure with his old gimmick. You are correct, where he's wearing like that German yodeler outfit, which is really weird. But
I thought he was supposed to be like the old
Greek god.
Yes.
Yeah, probably, but
it looked like a yodeling outfit.
Looked like a yodeler outfit. Sex Ferguson's getting a Hasbro style figure.
Nice.
Tajiri's getting one. There's that Ahmed Johnson.
That's cool.
That looks kind of badass. Swoggle is getting, or I think Swoggles is already out. And then Ultimo Dragon's getting one. And that is a badass Macho Man.
That is really cool.
Like, that is just a badass.
WrestleMania 7 Macho Man Randy Savage. That's cool.
That's WrestleMania 8, where he wrestled
no, that's
Flair.
That's 7.
Is that 7?
Yeah, that's when he faced Warrior.
You are right. That is when he faced Warrior. You are right. It happens once in a while. Not often, but it happens once in a while.
He's got so many different types of outfits that sometimes you get them mixed up.
We got the Asylum ones. They just came out with their Buff Bagwell. There's Scott Norton ones in the Remco style. They have another Scott Norton coming. They have a Black Tiger and Eddie Guerrero coming.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know about that Tatanka. I'm not feeling that Tatanka.
Yeah, I'm not either. I love Tatanka, but
yeah, I'm not feeling that. Slaughter looks cool. Orndorff looks cool. Boss Fights Footer. I don't know who the fuck is Brothers Gabber. What are they doing? Oh, they're doing like the wrestling buddies.
Oh, that's so cool.
The Bushwhackers, Legion of Doom, $100 plus shipping. God damn.
Look at the tugboat mixed with
it's tugboat mixed with Typhoon mixed with Shockmaster.
That's awesome.
That Jake Roberts one's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Black Tiger 2 looks fucking amazing. That is. I'm not a big Remco guy, but I'm gonna have to pick that up. Ooh, that Vader one looks pretty cool. Brutus, the fucking Barber Beefcake, gets a fucking buddy. Santamini.
That's cool.
Oh, that's awesome. He made a... Yeah, you know what? I think I was talking to him at one point about getting some wrestling buddies made for the gimmick table, but Cassie Lee, who is, of course, one of the Iconics.
Yep.
Danny Limelight, Axe, Smash, DDP. Yeah, so I think a lot of these were made like third-party made. People had them made for the gimmick table. Matt Hart, part of the famous Hart family with Teddy Hart, who I'd fly off the top, and then I'd do a 450 and a splash, and then a moonsault, Hurricane 50. Yeah.
I never get tired of hearing that.
Paul Ellering, who just recently made his return to WWE.
That's cool.
Another Blue Meanie Beer City Bruiser.
Nice.
Buff the Stuff Bagwell. You can prostitute that one out.
Bruiser Brody.
British Bulldog, Bruiser Brody, Delirious.
Nice.
Hacksaw. Hacksaw kind of looks like someone peed on his chest, though. That don't really look like hair. That kind of looks like Hacksaw's in some water sports. Earl Hebner, Dynamite Kid, Haku, Mean Gene, Raven, Tommy Dreamer.
Was that
Tama
in the suit?
No, that's Josh Chernoff. He's a host on Premiere.
Yeah.
And Sledge. I'm not sure who Sledge is. Oh, wait, no, I do know Sledge. Okay, Sledge. And then we got Tama and Tanga, the Gorillas of Destiny. Some really cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
FC Toys. They got the Bone Crunching series, the Atom Bombs, the Blue Meanies. The Headbangers Hasbro style. Hasbro Headbanger style. Those are fucking badass. Chelsea Green.
I'm going to be saying this right now. If I was 8-year-old me Would have loved
Oh,
that
yeah.
Adam Bomb figure.
Oh God, yeah, Adam Bomb for the for the Bone Crunching Fig Fed,
Yeah.
or even Blue Meanie.
Yes. Oh, 8-year-old me would have loved that.
Effie in Hasbro form, Gangrel in Hasbro form,
Vampire Warrior,
Luna
Sinister.
Vachon, the Sinister Minister, Coke not included. Jeff Jarrett in Bone Cruncher form, Glacier.
Oh, I'm a big Glacier mark. I am a huge
Glacier. You can get you a Glacier now. Gilbert.
Money
Another Macho Man, Ultimo Dragon, and Sonny Ono. Mike Chioda. And then Vlad the Superfan.
Yes.
And Colt Cabana has one coming out as well.
That's cool. I just recently saw the Vlad documentary.
Figure Toy Company, some of the worst action figures ever made in wrestling. They did the old Legends series back in the day. I remember seeing these in magazines back in like the early 2000s.
Same. Never found them, but
never found them. The Bloody Virgins was cool. That was a unique idea. Mm-hmm. They even did some 2-pack Eddie Gilbert and the Sheik. Ox Baker, Baron Von Rossky, Kamala. Tito Santana, Arriba.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bob, Bruno, Tony, Iron Sheik, older Bruno, Nikolai, Greg the Hammer, Captain Lou. They were kind of cool back then. Their new figures though, absolute garbage. They're supposed to be. Oh, I don't know what this.
Yeah,
okay.
I've seen
maybe
those.
Maybe it just ain't their new figures that were garbage. that Andre looks horrible. But yeah, these figures, the hard plastic. Yeah, no, Blue Meanie looks cool, but yeah, these figures are garbage. Jim Cornette has like 110 different versions with them. Yeah. AJ Styles. I mean, they had some really cool guys in the line. It's just their figures sucked.
Yeah,
they blocked me on Twitter because I said their figures suck, but whatever.
It's because
New Jack.
I wanted the New Jack one when I was a kid.
Yeah, that New Jack was cool. Just Incredible, PJ Polacco, AJ Styles, the Young Bucks. Hey, is the Young Bucks' first figures ever. Juventud, Mikey Whipwreck, the franchise, the Kiss Demon, Jerry Lynn, Amber Gallows, Brian. Look at that Brian Cage. Look how bad that looks.
Yeah.
That just looks bad. Brian Myers, before he made his return.
It looks like the typical creative wrestler.
Yeah. Chuck Taylor, Chris Hero. Let's see. They have some really bad ones. Chuck Taylor, Cliff Compton, horrible Colt Cabana.
Mm-hmm.
Doc Gallows, Homicide, I believe, Jeff Cobb. You know what, though? It would have been a good Mongo figure.
Yeah, that looks like a Mongo.
Joey Ryan, we don't talk about him. Kenny Omega. You see the Young Bucks again, Rocky Romero, Sanjay Dutt. I mean, they had some stellar guys, but their figures just sucked. Conan, Francine, Candido, Scott Norton. Bro, we need a Vince Russo, bro. Flip Gordon.
How baggy those pants are.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Did he ever wear those type of?
No. Vince Russo was not coming out in no Jinkos. Hate to be the one to break it to everyone. But yeah, he was not coming out in no Jinkos. Sorry. Joey Janela, Swerve Strickland before he signed with WWE. And then we got random announcers, female generic people.
Main event staff.
Yeah. Alex Wright, Das Wonder Kid.
Yes.
A reign that breaks way too easy. I was going to get this. I saw the reviews were like the poster break-in, so I just spent the money and got the AEW real scale ring.
Smart.
Eli Drake. Yeah. Dummy.
Yeah. Dummy. Yeah.
WWE? Who needs a WWE figure? We got these guys: Chase Owens, Ethan Page, random security guards, another Blue Meanie. Like I said, 500 different Jim Cornettes. Nova, Sandman, Demon again, Brian Pillman Jr., David Finley, Jay White.
Ooh.
Okay, now the Jimmy Jacobs figure, kind of fucking cool. Not gonna lie. Kind of fucking cool. Juice Robinson, yeah, no.
Met Jimmy Jacobs, legitimately one of the most nicest guys I've ever met.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Jacobs is awesome. Brad Armstrong, Louis Spicoli, Mr. Hughes,
Nice.
Savio Vega, the Doctor of Style, Dr. Tom Pritchard. I wanted this figure so bad. And then I found out like all that stuff on his tights, like the comments and that, just stickers. Pure write off. Yeah, god awful.
Yeah.
And then they did a really cool Midnight Express pack with Jim Cornette, with Bobby Eaton, Stan Lane.
Cool.
And Dennis Condrey would have been even better if it was, a company that was actually good at what they did. That would have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Hastel Toys grabbing, like we said, we got the Mo and Mabel, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
The Smoke Father, because he can't be called the Godfather. Or Smoke Train. I'm sorry, the Smoke Train. Ahmed Johnson.
That's cool.
Pretty nice little Ahmed. That Smoke Train isn't as good. Yeah. They got an Al Snow coming with head.
Oh, that's cool.
A Coco Beware in his high energy outfit.
Nice. The Fabulous Rougeos.
The Fabulous Rougeos.
Love their theme song.
The Heart Foundation British Bulldog.
Nice.
Oscar's coming eventually. Wild Man Mark Marrow.
No. You guys say it how the top end goes. Mark Morrow.
Morrow. Marty Jannetty and Leith Cassidy. We're finally getting an action figure of the new Rockers in Hasbro form. Ray Rougeau as his announcer gimmick.
That's cool.
We're getting this one I'm excited for. The Mounties, the Quebecers, Jacques and Pierre.
We're the Mounties.
Who would have thought that fucking Mountie gimmick Pierre one day would be fucking a Frankenstein monster gimmick?
Exactly.
And killing it. And fucking killing it. Let's see who else. Power Town is another really good one. Power Town, they had that awesome Bruiser Brody.
I seen these
the Kerry Von Erich. Oh yeah, they look awesome. Luthez, Magnum TA, Stan Hansen, which I really like the Stan Hansen.
I want that Stan Hansen one so badly.
Yeah, the Vern Gagne one, and then the Diamond Collection, Kerry Von Erich. Gotta capitalize out that Iron Claw movie.
Oh yeah,
that is a really awesome looking figure, though. Not gonna lie, that's an amazing figure.
Yeah,
with removable leg. No, I don't know if that's true or not. Then we're getting Remco style figures of Tully Blanchard and Magnum TA. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Match. Oh yeah, I Quit match. Rock and Roll Express, Tito Santana, Missing Link, Nick Bockwinkel, and Bobo Brazil coming in the Remco style.
That's cool.
And then we got Dory Funk Jr., Jack Briscoe, Wahoo McDaniel, Junkyard Dog, Medusa, and Kamala coming in the regular style. Then this is actually really cool. Matt Cardona and Brian Myers 2-pack comes with the NWA title and the TNA or the Impact Digital Media title. The pack's already outdated. They're not Impact anymore. But it comes with that really cool Matt Cardona robe, that jacket for Brian. That's an awesome looking set.
That's really awesome.
And then Ted DiBiase, who was never released. I think there was a holdup because of his Legends contract. So they couldn't release the matching Ted DiBiase for the Stan Hansen figure.
Yeah, because weren't they tag teams in All Japan?
Yes, sir. And then Rush Collectibles, who are just god awful, really don't deserve to talk about them.
Oh,
But these ones, like these are the figures that just crumbled in your hands as soon as you touched them. It was so bad that they decided not to do wrestling figures anymore, and they're going to do
I
like
see.
monster figures. But they did have Larry Sabisco. I always wanted a Larry Sabisco figure. I used to use my old Z-Man Tom Zink figure as Larry Sabisco in my fig fed.
Oh, yeah.
Roadblock. I don't think anyone was knocking down the doors to get a Roadblock figure.
I'd still get it.
Jonah, aka what's his name now in WWE? We talk about him every fucking week.
Yeah. What's his name?
Bronson Reed.
Bronson, yeah.
Then the Larry Sabisco.
The living legend.
The living legend. They had a Chris Van Vliet figure. And then they got the French Angel coming out, which is kind of cool. That's a very throwback. These figures, sadly, they were going to do an ECW style line, but they were all canceled.
That sucks.
Yeah, they canceled and they decided get out of the wrestling figure business. But they're going to have Al Snow, Bill Alfonso, C.W. Anderson, Joel Gertner.
Whoa.
I would have killed
Whoa.
for a Joel Gertner Figure.
Sabu
Sabu,
awesome.
Sign Guy Dudley,
Nice.
Mikey Whipwreck, Simon Diamond, a Dan the Beast Severn,
Oh, that would have been awesome to have.
Wildcat Chris Harris, another Joe Gertner Hasbro style, a James Storm Hasbro style, obviously unreleased, a Patriot.
Oh my god.
Sadly, none of those are getting released because they're a shit company.
That sucks.
Super 7 had a couple cool ones. Let's see. Super 7 had, oh yeah, these mini Lucha figures. That Andre, I'm not a big fan of. I have this Brian Myers. That's actually a really good figure. That Macadona looks really cool. The Good Brothers. They got another Matt and Brian coming out. Worst Andre the Giant action figure ever right here. Look at that face. It looks like Homer Simpson in the face.
I see it. That's not Andre.
That's horrible. These Good Brothers were never released because the first figures sold so bad. Even that Andre's pretty fucking horrible. Leave the Andre to the professional. And then Slam Buddies is another one. These are the ones I was thinking of, but they have some cool ones. They kind of are the independent wrestler slam makers.
Yeah.
So you got some cool guys in there. Ryzen, who is really cool. Ziggy Dice, Al Snow, Ace
Ziggy's
Austin.
really cool.
Yeah, Ziggy's awesome. Does a lot of work with kids and stuff, like underprivileged kids. He does a lot of stuff with Big Brother, Big Sister, all that stuff. So that's really cool. But yeah, so we got some cool stuff coming. Some cool stuff that's been released. Some cool stuff that would have been awesome, but it got canceled, which really sucks. But what can you do? Fucking micro brawlers for days. People just love these micro brawlers. I think we have a Maven Major Bendy coming.
Oh,
look at that, Ric Flair from his last match. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy Blood of Maven figure and ship it to him. Send it right to his doorstep. I'm surprised we don't have more Virgil figures coming. You think Virgil would be whoring his name out to everyone?
Yeah. Why is that Danhausen
Johnny Gargano
yellow? Like, is that supposed to be close in the dark?
Yep, that's the comic edition.
Okay,
so that'd be like the comic book version.
Okay.
And then you got the gray, black, and white, I guess. Danhausen. Your favorite Tyrus in the line.
Don't you mean your favorite?
Brian Pillman, Adam Bomb. Look at that Adam Bomb.
That's so cool.
That Adam Bomb is pretty badass. Both of them are. Swoggle. Brian and Matt. More Brian and Matt. They make a lot of Brian and Matt figures.
Yeah.
Always marketing themselves. These demolition ones.
Oh, yeah.
Were pretty fucking... ECW Bendy. Sabu. Raven. You got the bloody versions.
That's cool.
Sandman and Bloody Sandman. Tommy Dreamer and Bloody Dreamer.
G.I. Joe
Old Yo
Sarge.
Joe, Sergeant Slaughter. Another Sandman. That's like the newer Sandman, the
Another Brian Myers.
after WCW Sandman. Yeah, another Brian Myers. A Colt Cabana, Effie. Old Hacksaw. I like this Hacksaw with the face paint.
When he was with Demolition that one night.
Yeah. I think it was
That
SummerSlam, wasn't it?
SummerSlam 89, I believe.
9? Yeah, it would have been 89. Old school Mid-South Jim Duggan.
That's cool.
Conan, like you said, Conan's got one.
Nails!
Another Tyrus one for you. Nails. We need more Nails figures.
Yes.
We need someone to just randomly throw chairs at people in your fig fed. Ooh, brutal. Another Brian Myers.
And Matt Cardona.
And some more Matt Cardona. This Matt Cardona is actually kind of cool with the Ghostbuster gear.
Yeah.
I think this is the Brian Myers I have on my desk at work. Referees, generic referees. Chelsea Green. Ric Flair, bloody Ric Flair from his last match. Colt Effie, Gangrel, Hart Foundation, Bulldog, Luke Gallows, Joey Janela, Ricky Morton, Steph DeLander, another Sergeant Slaughter, another Steph DeLander, another Steph DeLander, some more Brian, some more Cardonas. You think they love it themselves a little bit?
Yeah.
I like that Ric Flair, LJN style Ric Flair right there.
Oh yeah, that's cool. He just needs the NWA World Title with him. That's
yeah. I think every figure should come with an NWA World Title. Major Bendy Macho Man coming.
Oh, that's
like
pretty
based
cool.
on the old Hasbro figure.
I love the Demolition one.
Major Bendy Demolition. Vlad the Superfan
Nice.
Major Bendy. Chavo Guerrero.
With the horse.
With the horse. Alley Catch. Eddie Guerrero. Arn Anderson. Maven. LJN style British Bulldogs.
Comes with Matilda.
Macho Man LJN style, and Andre the Giant LJN style.
Those are cool.
Another Matt Cardona, another Macho Man, another Trinity, or no, the first Trinity, not another Trinity, the first Trinity.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some really cool stuff. I mean, God, I miss being a kid.
Oh,
I had these.
I did too.
I had both of those. You pull the string on their back and the power of the water, brother.
Yeah. I accept the ultimate challenge.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I accept the ultimate challenge.
Hulk's the rules, brother.
Oh, my God. I wish I still had those.
I do, too.
The ring. They have a new ring coming out. Mattel's putting out a new old school ring. It's going to be all black.
Oh. Just seeing these old school Hasbro figures just brings the childhood.
Oh, yeah.
Inner childhood. It's just these were so fun to play with.
Oh my God, they were, and they had the action. Because before this, it was the big rubber guys. You couldn't move them, you couldn't pose them. Yeah, so you got that. Ted DiBiase. Yeah, look at these. I mean, we got so many great guys in the line.
I actually found a Crush and a Smash Hasbro figures at a Goodwill, and I immediately bought them.
Oh yeah, I remember getting those. I remember getting all these like right when they came out as a kid.
Yeah, same.
Ultimate Warrior. I even had these little things, a little fucking, I don't even know what those were. Back when I was a kid, if it had a WWF logo on it, my parents were buying it. Like, it didn't matter what it was.
My parents bought those and put them on my birthday cake one time.
Yeah, I never had this Big Boss Man though.
I did.
I only had the up and down arm Big Boss Man.
I have both of those.
I had both the British Beefcakes because my mom hated me. Yeah, I had like all the Ultimate Warriors that came out. I just never got that Boss Man. I remember getting this Earthquake, and that was like the coolest figure in the world to me.
Oh, I love
Earthquake was a day one main eventer in my fig fed.
Yes.
day one main eventer in my fig fed because he was the only one whose legs actually moved.
That's
Like
true.
that just made him a main eventer. In my fig fed, I had this definitely had this Hogan. This was probably my favorite Hogan because I feel like the first Hogan was just like
Where
too
he's just doing,
skinny.
when
Yeah,
he's
like
doing,
that one, I felt like it was too skinny.
yeah.
And then the bear hug one, I wasn't a fan because you couldn't do nothing with his arms.
Yeah.
So Piper, oh my god, I remember I had Piper. I love Piper. But yeah, Hogan, that was my go-to Hogan in the fig fed. The bear hug Hogan was my posing after the match Hogan.
Mine too.
Mr. Perfect, a
I
great
had that
figure.
one.
Sergeant Slaughter, another great figure. Texas Tornado,
Never found that
Typhoon.
one.
Never found Tornado. I remember having Texas Tornado.
Never found them. Always
Typhoon.
wanted them.
I think this was my go-to Ultimate Warrior right here.
I never found that warrior either.
Oh my god, I like could you push his feet down his arms like he was running.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was definitely my go-to Warrior. Bret Hart, of course, Bulldog. When the LOD came out, they were so awesome, but I hated how the shoulder pads stayed on.
Yeah.
Nasty Boys were two of my favorite figures.
Yeah. Those were cool.
This was my go-to Macho, even though I didn't like that he had the tassels on.
Yeah.
But he was my go-to Macho. I had this King of the Ring.
Oh, that's cool. Never found
Definitely had that. IRS was another cool one. Jim Neidhart. I hated that he came in that outfit. So that Hogan I never had. I never had that Hogan. I did have Rick Martel. I did have IRS. I did have Jim Neidhart. I was so mad he came in that outfit and not his Hart Foundation outfit.
That was his the new Foundation outfit.
Yeah. I had Wardlord. I had the Mountie. Never had Skinner.
Those are ones I never found.
I had Sid. I had Virgil. I had Berserker. Never had Tito.
I have the Elite figure of Berserker.
I don't have that one actually.
When I never saw him, I immediately had to buy it.
I just love the WrestleCraft figures.
Yeah.
Never had a Tito Santana. I had the Papa Shango. I had Kona Crush. I had Tatanka. Never got Ric Flair, which was such a horrible Ric Flair figure.
Yeah, it's not good.
Not good at all. I had the Repo Man. I had Starbelly Kamala. Never had Moonbelly Kamala.
There was a Nails one?
Oh, yeah. I had Nails. Definitely had Nails.
Never knew that.
I had Owen Hart. I had Shawn Michaels. Had Razor. Never got any of the Melloways. I never had this.
Bushwhackers.
I had the original release of the Bushwhackers. I didn't have these ones.
Same. I didn't have those ones either.
I had Samu. That was a Melloway Hogan.
Yeah, I never found that one.
I had Samu. I had Marty. I had Giant Gonzalez. This is the Razor I had, the red and black. I had Fatu, and then he was also my Ming for WCW, and my Haku when I play old Dodo. Yeah. This is a Shawn Michaels I had, the red.
I had that Shawn Michaels too.
Let's see. Never had the 1, 2, 3 kid.
I love the picture.
I did have Adam Bomb.
That 1, 2, 3 kid picture with the eyebrows.
With no eyebrows. No eyebrows shaved off. I never had that 1, 2, 3 kid. I did have Adam Bomb. I did have the Smoking Guns. I never got Evil Crush. I never got Lupe Dvorga. I did have Yokozuna. Never got Bam Bam.
I did.
I did have the Undertaker. That's the Mr. Perfect I had. You had Bam Bam?
Yes.
Could never find him. I did not have this Lex Luger. I had this Bret Hart, but did not like it because they had like orange skin.
Yeah, it looks a bit orange right there.
Yeah, so yeah, this is the Yoko I had. I didn't know they released him in that one too.
I had that Doink.
I did not have Doink. I did not have Jim Duggan. This is kind of like the era where they started getting hard to find.
Yeah.
I would have killed for that Ted DiBiase. Wrestling gear DiBiase.
I have that DiBiase.
Did not have it. I did have Tatanka. Never had the Steiner brothers. Never felt like I needed the Steiner brothers because I had the WCW ones.
No, fair.
So never felt like I needed them.
Do you kick yourself for not getting them?
Yes. And then there was a series that was never released, the orange card with Bastion Booger, Diesel, another Doink, Jeff Jarrett, Lex Luger, Mabel, and Mo. But we ended up eventually getting all these in Hasbro form from other companies, which is really cool.
I'm happy we're getting those.
Never had this beefcake.
Didn't even know that one in here.
I don't even know. Oh, no, it wasn't released. That's why.
That explains.
Greg Valentine was never released. Nope. Mattel did end up releasing it.
That's good.
And then there's supposed to be a tugboat that never came.
Shame.
So man. God, they had some good stuff.
They did. Those were magical times.
Magical times. I remember. Do you remember? So LJN days.
Yes.
Let's see if they show them
How
here.
can I forget? I had that
the
Hogan.
Thumb wrestlers.
Yes, I had the thumb.
Do you remember the thumb wrestler?
Yes, I had them.
I used the thumb wrestler Rowdy Piper. They were for thumb wrestling. Yeah. The thumb wrestler Rowdy Piper was the referee in my Hasbro Fig Fed. Just because he had a white shirt. There we go. That Rowdy Piper was a referee in my Fig Fed because he had a white shirt. So I thought that was referee enough. So he was my referee in my Fig Fed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had I remember having Macho Man thumb wrestler. I know I had Piper. I want to say I had Junkyard Dog. I didn't even know they made a Jake Roberts one.
I didn't know that either.
But yeah, man. Oh my God. Nostalgia.
Yeah, right. Just seeing the old LJF stuff. Just good times.
Even the Gloobs. I had the Arn Anderson.
Yes.
I had Barry Windham. I had Brian Pillman. I had Ron Simmons. But at the time, I didn't know which one he was. I didn't know if I had Ron or Butch Reed. But I always just assumed it was Ron. I always just played with him as Ron. I don't know which one it was. I had Steen and Luger. I had Ric Flair, of course. That's the one I used as Dino Bravo.
Yeah, that looks like a Dino Bravo, actually.
Yeah.
It actually does look like Dino Bravo, so yeah, I could see it.
Rick Steiner I had. Scott Steiner I had. This. Okay, so I did have Ron Simmons because that's the figure I had.
Okay.
So good. I wasn't playing with the wrong person this whole time. Scott Steiner was really good. I had Scott Steiner. I had this Sid. This is the Steen. I had the blue Steen.
Yeah, I had that one.
This Tom Zink is who I use as Larry Sabisco.
Yeah.
Never had any of these big figures.
Never found any of them.
Never had those. Never had these Steens. Yeah, a lot of these really never had the Fabulous Freebirds. Would have loved to have them.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool to have the Freebirds. I mean, I may go on eBay and find them. I may have to. I may spend some big bucks. Dustin Rhodes. They call him Natural. Elegante.
Nice.
God, I'm probably going to have to go online and find the Freebirds from Glue. It's probably going to cost me a lot of money, but it'll be worth it.
Let me see if I can find them.
Let's see. They were going to do articulation figures, but they never came out. What is this fucking Ric Flair?
What?
When did Ric Flair ever wear tights like that? In his life. Ever. We never got the Diamond Stud. Who is this? Jimmy Garvin? Oh. Another Michael Hayes we never got. That's a cool Ric Flair in the robe. Yeah. Ricky Morton we never got. We got robbed of a PM News figure.
Oh, my God.
Should have got PM News.
Wait, look? Go back down. Go back down. Look at the Sting figure at the very bottom.
The fuck is that? Stain in short shorts?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, that and the Flair one were way off. Way off. I'll tell you what though, when I first saw these ones on the shelf, these big rubber ones from oh my god.
These are the ones I got a lot.
I had all of them.
All of them. I think I mostly had all of them.
I had the nasties. And they were so cheap. They're like $5 back then.
Yeah.
Compared to how much figures cost now.
Oh my gosh,
back when you had KB toys, because KB would always run the deal like 5 for $15 on these figures.
Exactly.
Jimmy Hart,
Nasty Boys.
There we go. The black Jimmy Hart for some reason. I had Johnny B. Bad.
I did too.
Yeah, that's soul brother Jimmy Hart right there. I had Kevin Sullivan. I had the purple tights Ric Flair. I had the purple tight Flair.
I had the purple tights one too. I had Sting, Vader,
Savage. I had Sting, Vader. I had Savage. I had Hogan. I had this Jimmy. I didn't have this one.
I never found that Jimmy Hart with the red. I never found that one.
The purple tight Kevin Sullivan is the one I had as well. I did have the blue Sting. Never had the pink Sting.
Yeah, same. I had Harlem.
I had the red ones of Harlem.
I had the Hogan and Sting one. I had the Harlem Heat, them more in the black outfit. I had both of the Nasties.
I had the Nasties. I had the red Harlem Heat. I had the ring. I bought that ring. That ring was such garbage, but I bought it anyways.
I did too.
I had Alex Wright.
Never found his.
I had Sergeant Craig Pitbull Pittman.
I had Big Bubba.
I had the Giant with no beard for whatever reason. I did have this Sting.
Which one was that one?
Hey, the entrance gear Sting. I did have that one. What's going on, Cypress?
Hey.
Appreciate you viewing. Give us a follow there on YouTube. We appreciate it. I never got the Blue Bloods. I wanted them so fucking bad and never had them.
Yeah, I never found them.
And this is when we got into Repaint City with these things. The only thing I like about these is these figures scuffed up so bad. What the fuck? A Fly Buddy? I don't know what that is. Is that like a Frisbee? Blow it up. It's like a beach ball. It's a balloon flying figure. So it's like a beach ball, I guess.
I think it's a beach ball.
Repaint City here with Hulk Hogan.
I had that Hogan.
I did not have that one. I did not have Luger. I think at this time I was kind of out of the collecting of WCW figures line. So I never got the NWO versions of these.
I did.
Oh yeah, these are the good old days. Like this Sting. Are these the vibrating ones? No, that wasn't. I don't remember ever seeing that Sting. I didn't think they were still making their figures at that point.
Yeah, same.
That's great. Wolfpack Sting. Have more nasties. Kind of a Dungeon of Doom Kevin Sullivan. Kind of.
Nasty Boys.
Those Nasty Boys are. They made a shitload of Nasty Boy figures.
They're popular.
2-pack of Stings.
My sister got me the Dennis Rodman and Hulk Hogan.
I remember seeing that in the store and wanting it so bad, and my mom would not buy it for me, and I was so mad. Some more Fly Buddies. God, they just made anything. Yeah. These are the vibrating figures.
There they are.
If you wanted a vibrating Chris Benoit, WCW said, I have you. It's nothing like Chris Benoit, but
no.
If you ever wanted to have fucking Scott Hall vibrate for you, WCW. If you ever wanted Kevin Sullivan to vibrate, WCW is like, we got you, brother. We got you. Then they started making like these articulation Hasbro style figures, which I would collect some of them because they were actually, I could play them in my Fake Fed. Never got these big ones.
Yeah, I never found those.
I did have this Savage.
I did too.
Did have this Scott Steiner, which the Steiner made no sense because he had long hair in the back.
Yeah, I had those ones too.
And I did have the Hogan, obviously, that came with Steiner. God, you know what? I didn't notice they were like Goldberg. I didn't notice they were making figures this deep into WCW.
Right?
Because I know at some point Marvel took over and Marvel was doing their figures.
Yeah.
Are these more vibrating?
No.
Oh no, these are the articulation. Look, I just want every figure to vibrate. I think the world would be better if every figure just vibrated. That same crappy ring.
I had those.
Rings used to be that Bret Hart.
That
I
Bret
don't
Hart,
think they've ever made a Bret Hart figure with a good face.
No, they never did. But I had that Hart.
You're
I
right.
had that.
Yeah. Those and they never had a good Chris Benoit in WCW. Yeah, those figures could definitely take a beating. The big rubber ones would get scuffed up a little bit. Third time's a charm to Cypress. Don't worry. Oh, it's going to Snow and Carvels. Josh, jeez. It's all your fault.
It's the only ones I found on eBay.
How much?
It was, let me go back again and check.
A good old Buff Bagwell figure.
It was like, what the heck?
Here's some unreleased big rubber guys from WCW.
Oh, I would have loved to have that Renegade.
I would love to have the Shark.
Yes. As a kid, I even knew it wasn't the Warrior, but I was just like, I'm a fan anyway. I like him.
Yeah, fuck it. It's Warrior-ish.
Yeah.
It's Warrior enough. Their version of the Wrestling Buddies, which I've never seen these in store before. Oh, they were unreleased. That's why. But those actually look pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. That Hogan one looks like it's they just took the head off and put it on a new body.
Basically. Yeah, so God. The good old days, man. The good old days of wrestling figures. Then Toy Biz took over. I remember these are the Bastion Brawlers. The ones that talked and sounded nothing like the guys.
Exactly.
Oh, you're squeezing my nose.
That Scott Steiner one should have done math for us.
Yeah. God, look at that. This line got me back into the WCW, not the keychains.
Yeah.
Not the keychain ones.
But I know what you mean.
But
I know what you meant.
Yeah, God damn. I ought to take him to come out with them behind everything else. But I used the gray WWF Titantron with the music.
Yes, I did.
I remember that Titantron. That was actually pretty cool. I did have this Bam Bam.
I did too.
Now enter in the Titantron. Yeah. When I found out that you could take like 2 pennies and put them on those strips and it'd play like a random person's song.
Really?
It was, oh yeah. Yeah. That was a game changer for me.
I had that Kevin Nash.
I did have that Kevin Nash. I did not have that Macho. I feel like I had that Raven. I had that Sting. I don't know why.
Never found that Sting.
I did have the Sting with like the umpire vest on it. I did have this WCW Nitro ring. The entrance.
That was so cool to have.
Was the fucking coolest thing ever as a kid.
Yeah,
like you got the full Nitro arena.
That was so cool. I had that Goldberg.
And the scaffolding where you can hang a title and do a ladder match.
That was always the funnest to do.
Yes. I did have that. I didn't like their belts, though. Their belts were like too flimsy.
Yeah.
I was not a grip and flip guy. I was not into the grip and flip. I had the Buff Bagwell head ringer, but that's the only head ringer I had.
I had Stings.
I had Buff Bagwells. I did have this Horseman 4-pack.
I did too.
Let's see.
I had the Booker T wearing the white gear along with Bret Hart.
Oh, yes, I did have that. I didn't have the Bret Hart. God, their Chris Benoits were so awful. Yeah, their Chris Benoits were horrible.
The Scott Steiner one, I had that one, the one in the white gear.
Yeah, that Nitro ring, yeah. Your cousin was a lucky person because that Nitro ring was amazing.
I had the Hitman figure right there, the
I
weirdest
did
one.
too. Yeah, yeah. The Lion Tamer, Chris Jericho, and
I had the Hogan.
I had this Sting. Now that I think about it, I
Mhm.
had this Sting. It was just like a robotic thing, like it would do his catchphrases or something.
Okay.
Did
I
not
had
have
him.
this buff. Did not have this Conan. I had this DDP, which I hated
I did
because
too.
his hands were stuck like that. Like you couldn't
Yeah,
even do nothing with them.
I had that one. I didn't really
I had this giant. This is the giant I
same,
had. And
same,
this is the Goldberg I had. I had this Hogan.
same.
I had this Kevin Nash. These figures were so awesome.
I had both
I
of the
had this
Hogans.
Luger. I had this Luger, which I wasn't a big fan of the Luger just because he was in pants.
Yeah,
I had this Randy Savage. Wait, no. I had the red
I,
and black Randy Savage.
yeah. The one I got I got that one, but the Randy Savage wearing the black and white, I got that one, but he came with Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. I had the black and white Scott Hall with this. That
Same.
Steen mask was a game changer.
Yeah,
That was a game changer for me. I had the red and black Sting.
he was my favorite one out of all of them. I don't know why, but
Still,
that one was. Oh, I had that ring. I
I did
used to
not
have
have that ring.
I used to have 3 WCW rings, and I always
Yeah.
had I always did the World War III thing, the World War III Battle Royal.
Oh,
The big one.
yeah. Yep.
I used to do that all the
Yep.
time.
I had this Battle of the Giants 2-pack, and I thought that fucking neck brace on the Giant was awesome. I had the Buff Bagwell tough talking wrestlers.
Never found those.
I had the Buff Bagwell, but I didn't have it until I was an adult. I found it like way after on eBay.
I never. Found
Yeah, there's the Macho and Liz you were talking about.
I had the Hogan and Sting one.
I did have the Hogan and Steen. I did not have the Bash at the Beach wrestlers. That DDP actually looks kind of cool.
Looked better than
I
the
think,
one that kept doing that.
yeah. I always wanted this ring and never got it. The ring that floats.
I never found it.
I really wanted to have them in the pool and be able to play
Yeah.
my wrestlers in the pool with the floating ring.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
And I never had it.
I never found it.
That look. Oh God, man. They had some figures, and then they had their own bendies, which were
What
the
the heck?
fuck are these? Gross out wrestlers? Look at Steen. What the hell?
Sting
There,
looks cool.
I had this head runner V.
Never.
I had that
found-
Buff Bagwell head runner.
Never had them.
It's cool they made a Howard Stern head runner too, right there. You can't tell me that's Bret Hart. That's
Yeah,
Howard Stern.
That's Howard Stern.
I had this Sid and Goldberg 2-pack. I had this Flair Hogan one. The
I did
thing that was
too.
horrible about this one, you could
Mhm.
tell it was a repaint of his NWO figure because Hogan never wore gloves and red and
Yeah,
yellow.
I know. That was the first thing that caught my eye when I saw it. I was like, wait, Hogan never wore gloves when he was red and yellow.
And I had the Buff Bagwell where the
I had
top
that
hat,
Buff Bagwell too.
which shoot a missile. I
had
never
that
had this Jeff Jarrett.
I
I did
did.
not have that Jeff Jarrett. There's the fucking Buff Bagwell I had.
Yeah.
And then Dennis Rodman.
Funny thing is, when I had that Buff Bagwell, I would always have a hard time trying to put back together that little figure that came with. I used to pretend like I thought that was
That
Ric
was
Flair,
Charles
so
Robinson.
I always kept saying like it's Ric Flair.
I always thought it was Charles Robinson. Me and Buff actually had that conversation one time about who that figure was. Because he thought it was Ric Flair too, but he was never told. And I always thought it was Charles Robinson. I did have this. I did have the hardcore hack.
I did too.
And that was such a cool figure because it came with barbed wire.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I had so much fun with that one. I had that Hulk Hogan. I didn't really care for it because the leg wouldn't stop kicking, even if you're not pressing the button.
I did not have that. I wanted that Canyon. I never got that Canyon. That Roddy Piper, I just couldn't get it. It does not look like Piper at all.
It just looks
like
like random hobo that they
right. Put a skirt on and
yeah.
told him to get out to the ring. Slam Force guys, I never got. Though that Bret Hart does look kind of cool.
Never found any of them.
These
Is that
ones,
Sting or the Kiss Demon?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. That's apparently Sting.
Okay.
I never seen these talk back wrestlers. I never even knew they made Vampiro.
They did?
Yeah, right there. Buff Bagwell and Jeff Jarrett 2-pack with Vampiro.
That's cool. I wish I would have known that.
Looks like they come with a car door.
I had the Outsiders.
I had the Outsiders. I don't think I ever got any of these TNT figures. They had another Vampiro.
Mike Awesome?
I did not know they had a Mike Awesome.
Same.
Billy Kidman. I never knew they had a Shane Douglas. They actually had a lot of Vampiros, surprisingly.
You learn new things every day. Oh. Were those belt buckles?
Whiplashers, WCW wrestlers. I don't know what the fuck those are.
I have never seen.
They were released in Canada.
Oh.
I guess they were like tops, like spinners or what?
Oh, okay.
Window crashers. Who doesn't want Hulk Hogan hanging on their side window? Now, this evolution of Sting Pack was amazing.
I never
this
got that.
I did have.
I've always wanted that. I never found it.
It was so awesome. It was so amazing. I loved it. Game changer was that figure. Eric Bischoff with gray hair, Eric Bischoff with black hair. I did have this just because I wanted Michael Buffer.
Okay, makes sense.
Wanted a Michael Buffer figure, damn it. Who didn't want a Michael Buffer figure back in the day?
I didn't know they even had one.
Yeah. Nitro Girls Kimberly doll. Yeah, didn't really jump on that one.
Nah.
Yeah, this had some weird stuff.
Look at that Hogan and that Brett.
Yeah, yeah, the gross out ones. Those
no,
thankfully
were
unreleased. That's what it looks like.
I had the Horseman.
That was not the one that was released, so that was a separate one that didn't get released because this one flares in blue, and so is Benoit.
Yeah, because the Flair I had, he came with a robe.
Yep. He had the white, the silver robe.
Yeah.
Muscle flexor figures that were never released. Another Vampiro that was never released. Oh my God, we could have got Chronic. We got cheated out of Chronic figures.
I'm upset. That Booker T looks like a Norman Smiley figure.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing Booker T with that. Yeah, that's just not screaming Booker T vibes. And is that Billy Kidman? I guess that's supposed to be Billy Kidman.
It just looks like a random backyarder wrestler.
Yeah, that looks like Rob Banks without the mask.
Yeah.
But what a fun show. We came on here just to unbox Jimmy Hart. We ended up doing an hour and a half of just looking up random old school figures.
Going through memory lane.
We're going to be doing these shows every once in a while, not every week. Whenever I buy a new figure, we'll probably be doing these shows. I may get some figures this week, though. I'm going to check out my Walmart. I may get the rest of this Legends line because I'm thinking about. I kind of want the Andre and the Sheik now.
We should look up like the most rarest figures that are hard to find for a show.
Oh God, yeah. I know the Moon Belly Kamala is like one of the.
I
top
knew about
ones.
that one, but I want to know what else is the most rarest figure.
Yeah, we'll have to look that up. Maybe do a deep dive on rare figures. I'm gonna start doing some toy. I do a lot of toy hunting, but I'm gonna start doing some videos, my toy hunts, and uploading them to YouTube and all that. And yeah, we're gonna start unboxing figures here on the channel once we get them. Like I said, I got that Acclaim 3-pack coming in. Definitely gonna start gonna unbox that on the channel. I got some figures from the new line coming in, so we're gonna do a bunch of unboxings over time. I'm mostly an AEW figure collector. I do collect some of the classic Legends. But Josh, when Josh buys figures, we can unbox them on here.
Sounds good to
He,
me.
he already unboxed his Christmas gifts. He didn't want to wait for you guys.
I was too excited. Don't judge me.
That's why. You know how hard it was for me not to open this Jimmy Hart all day?
Oh, I can't
Because
imagine.
I was like, oh my God, we got to do a show. No, I got to save it for the unboxing.
Yeah.
And it was worth it. We got to unbox it with the people we enjoy spending our time with.
Exactly.
That's you at home watching. So thank you for watching. If you're tuning in late, this is the Jimmy Hart we unboxed, the brand new Legends Jimmy Hart Hulkamania, baby.
And since tomorrow is Monday. Don't forget Raw review tomorrow. But
yes,
Blood and I are going to be here, so that means Sinner and Julian are going to take over again.
Oh yeah, you guys are going to be at Raw.
Yeah, so you guys are going to be taking over again.
Oh snap! We didn't even go over the articulation on this Jimmy, but it's fine. Hips go side to side. We got pinless legs, pinless arms. He's got the crunch in the chest, the chest flex, head back and forth, side to side. Arms go up and down. Knees. If you want to make Jimmy Hart do a split, because he's going back to the Gentrys, baby. Keep on dancing. You can do that with this Jimmy Hart too. So yeah, that's Jimmy Hart. But yeah, so we're gonna unbox some AEW figures. Occasional Legends. I may pull the trigger on that Iron Sheik Legends 21. I really don't collect that time period.
If you find more than one, you should buy two so you could
Shiki baby
unlock for you and for the video.
Yeah. Well, I don't
if you wanted to do that.
I really don't keep the figures in. Well, if I do the Toy Hunt vlog, then I'm not going to open it on there. I'm just going to show me buying it, but then I would open it on the show. But we're going to get out of here. Don't forget, Tuesday nights, we watch Raw, so you don't have to. We do our Raw review. I'm sorry, Monday nights. We do our Raw review. Tomorrow it's going to be me and Chemical Julian, because Josh and Bad Blood are going to be lazy bums and not do the show. They're going to be at Raw.
Too, so.
Oh, God. Brandon's going to be there, too, so Bad Blood may not make it out alive. Wednesday, we have our trivia night. We got trivia coming up. I got to start coming up with some cool giveaways to do for trivia.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one, too, myself, actually.
Every one we've done, though, I've won, so I've saved money on them. But we got trivia on Wednesday nights, and then so that's right after Dynamite. We do trivia. We give away prizes occasionally. Then on Wednesday after trivia, we do our AEW Dynamite review. On Fridays, we watch really awful wrestling, some of the worst wrestling on YouTube.
I'm going to say this right now before we get off. You missed last Fridays. You missed out.
I did miss it. I was out with coworkers. I was trying to be a social butterfly with my coworkers.
But did you see the video I sent you guys?
I have not watched it because I've heard you guys talk about it enough that I'm afraid to watch it.
You need to watch it.
Maybe I'll watch it after we get off here. But yeah, so we got really awful wrestling on Friday. Saturday, of course, we do our PLE pay-per-view and Collision watch-alongs. So you can come watch it with us as we talk about it. It is the Royal Rumble. Well, isn't there an NXT pay-per-view before that, or is that?
I can't think of anything.
I feel like there's one more pay-per-view before that, but maybe not. But yeah, Royal Rumble's the next pay-per-view, and that's in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'm excited. My favorite.
Yeah.
I love the Rumble so much.
Rumble's my favorite pay-per-view of the year, usually, if they have good surprises.
Yeah.
So we're going to watch the Royal Rumble. We're going to do a watch-along for that. We're also going to do watch-along for Elimination Chamber, which is going to happen like 4:30 in the morning.
We're going to do that when we wake up.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll do that one live. And then we got WrestleMania, of course, AEW Revolution, Sting's last match. So we got a lot of cool stuff we do on the channel. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow, do all that cool stuff. If you're watching on Twitch, hit that subscribe button. Use your Amazon Prime. It don't cost you a dime. See how that rhymed. On YouTube, follow, like, turn on your notifications. So when we go live, boom, that big guy in the sky gives you the sign to turn us on. All right. So we will see everyone tomorrow night. Well, I'll see everyone tomorrow night for Raw review. Until then, don't be losers. Don't be a poor like Josh.
Hey.
Hey, I didn't say it.
Hey.
Hey, yeah.